Hello friends, in this particular lecture we will see that BCD addition and BCD subtraction along with the relevant theory and the examples. So let us start here first of all that BCD addition. Example number 1, which is 35 plus 47. Okay, the numbers are deliberately shown in the decimal form here. Now first of all, step number 1. Express each of that number in a BCD form and add them by using binary addition rules. So step number 1 here, the first number 35 decimal is expressed in its BCD form. Each of the digit of that decimal is expressed in 4-bit binary form, which is shown on the right side. So 35 will be 0011, 0101. There are two nibbles in this particular representation. Similarly, second number 47 decimal expressed in two nibble on the right side 0100, 0111. Then next is we have to perform the addition of their binary representations on the right side by using binary addition rules. So step by step, right from LSB bit, that addition to be performed by using binary addition rules which we have studied in the earlier lecture. Now here, that sum generated, that is straightway written here. With the assumption that you have done the addition of these two numbers by using binary addition rule, so below that horizontal line, that sum generated is written in two nibbles 0111, 1100. So this is about step number 1. Now next is about step number 2 here. Sum generated in step number 1 is checked for both the nibbles. Okay, both nibbles will be checked. 0111 is the upper nibble and 1100 is the lower nibble. Both these nibbles are checked here. Now for what purpose that checking is required? Is any nibble exceeding 9? Okay, that checking is to be done in that step number 2 here. And accordingly, step number 3, if certain nibble is exceeding 9 in this case, step number 2 states that the lower nibble is exceeding 9. So in subsequent step, add the correction, that is 6 decimal, to the lower nibble which is exceeding 9. Okay, any nibble exceeding 9, that correction of 6 is to be added because it is a BCD addition example. Now why only 6 is to be added? There is a logical reason. Basically BCD, it is nothing but a decimal number itself but represented in a binary form. And we know that decimal has got base 10. Whereas the expression of 4-bit binary, we normally call it as a hexadecimal. And hexadecimal has got base is equal to 16. The difference between these two bases here, that is equal to 6. So anyway, whenever correction is to be carried out, in case of BCD addition by addition of 6 decimal, or in case of BCD subtraction, that is subtraction of that 6 decimal, from that particular nibble which is exceeding 9, so that correction can be properly done here. That is what stated in the step number 3 here. Add the correction 6 decimal to the nibble exceeding 9 And that is in this particular example that lower nibble is exceeding 9. The upper nibble is well below that 9. Then next in the subsequent step here we rewrite that sum generated from that step number 1 itself. And then that correction is to be added here. Correction is to be added plus that correction 6 decimal. Okay, that correction 6 decimal, that is 0110, is shown just below that particular lower nibble here, because correction is to be added to that lower nibble. And then we perform by using binary addition rule the addition. So here that addition is to be performed in a bit by bit manner right from that LSB bit. So here straightway in step number 4 that BCD sum is written, okay, under the assumption that you have performed that addition of that correction at proper place. So you will be getting this particular sum at the bottom, which is shown in a red color, and this is nothing but the BCD sum, which is equal to 10000010. Now out of the two nibbles here, both the nibbles are well below 9. It means that the operation of BCD addition is over. And then the last step which has been shown here, step number 5, decimal equivalent of that BCD sum, which is obtained in step number 4. That is equal to 82 decimal. So this way that binary addition example number 1 is over. Now various cases which I want to take it here in that BCD addition. So in the subsequent examples we will see. So here is that BCD addition example 2. The numbers are changed here. 53 decimal first number and 64 decimal second number. As usual, step number 1, express each of that number in BCD form and add them by using binary addition rules. So here is the first number 53 decimal. Each of that digit of that decimal is expressed in 4-bit binary form on the right side. And that is equal to 0101, 0011. Similarly, second number 64 decimal is equal to 0110, 0100. And then the addition to be performed by using binary addition rules. So here addition to be performed in a bit by bit manner on that binary expressions right from that LSB bit. Again, as binary additions are already practiced a lot, so that you can do it and you can rewrite that corresponding sum generated. So here just below that line, that sum generated will be 1011, 0111, and within that sum generated of 8-bit there are two nibbles. The lower nibble is 0111 and the upper nibble is 1011. So these two nibbles, these two collection of 4 bits, we have to test in that second step here, which is here, step number 2. That sum generated in step number 1 is checked for both the nibbles. The nibbles are written upper nibble and then subsequently lower nibble. Then in step number 3 here, add the correction 6 decimal. 6 decimal is equal to 0110 to the nibble exceeding 9. And in this step number 2 here, it is very clear that the upper nibble 1011 is exceeding 9. The lower nibble is well below 9. So correction is to be added to that upper nibble only. So here sum generated by step number 1, it is once again written, and then that correction plus that correction 6 decimal, which is equal to 0110, it is appropriately written just below that upper nibble here. And then the addition to be performed by using binary addition rules. So here is that horizontal line below which I will be writing here that corresponding sum. Okay, take a time to carry out this particular addition and then write that particular sum below this particular horizontal line. So here, step number 4, I have straightway written that particular BCD sum, which comes to be 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1. It clearly means that the lower nibble of that result is 0, 1, 1, 1. Then the next nibble to the left side is 0, 0, 0, 1. And the MSB bit, most significant bit which we are getting 1 here, is nothing but the carry bit. But anyway, in case of BCD, there is no meaning for this carry. This carry bit means it is forming the third nibble to the left side. It means that it is the third nibble with 0, 0, 0, 1. Okay, it means that the addition of two given binary BCD numbers 53 and 64, it has generated that BCD sum which is of 3 decimal digits here, and their equivalent is written in step number 5. So decimal equivalent of that BCD sum in step number 4, that is equal to 1, that is for the MSB nibble, that carry which was generated. Then the next nibble is 0001, that is equal to 1, and the lower nibble is equal to 7. So decimal equivalent of that BCD sum is equal to 117 in decimal. You can observe even in case of earlier example, this example. Whenever we take a calculator and perform their additions of the given numbers, in the last step we are getting that same answer, that is the calculator answer. Okay, that's why in some previous lecture I have stated that BCD has been developed by taking the advantages of a binary number system and decimal number systems together, so that machine means computer system will work in a proper way because there is a binary, and a normal human being will also understand because there is a decimal. Anyway, in this example here, 53 decimal plus 64 decimal, on a calculator that sum generated will be 117 decimal, and that is nothing but in step number 5 written at the bottom. Now next here, one more example I want to take it here, which one can consider as a extreme example of BCD addition. Example number 3, 57 decimal plus 46 decimal. Okay, let us start now. Here is step number 1. Express each of that number in BCD form and add them by using binary addition rule. Okay, it is quite similar to earlier examples. So here is first number 57 expressed in BCD form on the right. Second number 46 expressed in BCD form on the right. And then we have to perform their addition by using binary addition rules. Take some time to carry out this particular binary addition right from LSB bit. And then that generated sum generated, you rewrite below this particular horizontal line. So at this step number 1, I am getting that sum generated is equal to 1001 1101. Then next, As usual, step number 2, sum generated is checked for both the nibbles. Now we are getting two nibbles. So these nibbles will be tested here, that will be checked here. That is the upper nibble 1001 is equal to 9 but not exceeding. But the lower nibble 1101, it is exceeding 9. So in the subsequent step, step number 3, add the correction 6 to the nibble exceeding 9, that means lower nibble. So here that sum generated in step number 1 is rewritten, once again written down, and plus that correction of 6 decimal, that is 0110, will be added to that lower nibble. In a proper way it is written on the right side. And then you carry out this addition by taking some time. Using binary addition rule, this addition is to be performed here. And then in step number 4, now that sum generated, after performing this step number 3 calculations, additions, I am getting here that sum is equal to 10100011. Now in this step number 4, you can observe that lower nibble 0011 is well below 9. But now the upper nibble is 1010 is exceeding 9. So in the next step here, step number 5. Now the upper nibble exceeding 9 decimal, hence add the correction 6 decimal to upper nibble also. So once again, this sum in step number 4 is written 10100011, and below that upper nibble 1010 correction 6 decimal means 0110 is to be added. So carry out this particular addition as well. Take some time and carry out. And then we are getting here the final sum in step number 6. So step number 6, now that final sum is equal to 1, which is the final carry, forming the third nibble, 00000011. It means that in step number 6 here, just like my example number 2 earlier, it is forming the third nibble. Okay, the uppermost nibble is having only carry bit, so it is equal to 1. Then the middle nibble will be 0000 is equal to 0 in decimal, and the lower nibble is 0011, it is equal to 3. So we can write step number 7 here, decimal equivalent of that BCD sum generated in step number 6 here, that is equal to 103 decimal. So this is the extreme example of that BCD addition. Okay, and once we carry out that BCD addition examples here, now it is the time to go for the BCD subtraction. So here is the first example, BCD subtraction example, 63 decimal minus 37 decimal. Okay, here step number 1. Just like BCD addition, there is BCD subtraction. So step number 1, express each number in BCD form and subtract them by using binary subtraction rules. Now this time it is a BCD subtraction. So the representation of that decimal into BCD form, 4-bit nibble for each of the decimal expressed on the right side. Okay, once that expression of both the numbers is over in BCD form, then that subtraction is to be performed, binary subtraction to be performed by using binary subtraction rules. So here, first number is 63, written on the right side in its BCD form. Second number 37, which is written on the right side in a BCD form. And then we have to perform that binary subtraction in a bit by bit manner, right from that LSB bit, least significant bit, rightmost bit. So here, after performing that binary subtraction, as you are fully aware of binary subtraction rules, you can carry out that subtraction. Okay, here I have performed that binary subtraction and straightway that difference generated is expressed here. Okay, in the green color you will find that difference generated after subtraction, that is 0 0 1 0 1 1 0 0. Okay, so this is step number 1. Now second step, step number 2, difference is checked for both the nibbles. The difference generated in step number 1, its upper nibble is 0 0 1 0, well below 9, but the lower nibble is 1 1 0 0, is exceeding 9. So both the nibbles are to be checked here. Then subsequent, in step number 3 here, subtract correction, that is 6 decimal, that is 0 1 1 0, from the nibble exceeding 9. In the difference generated in step number 1 and stated in step number 2, that lower nibble is exceeding 9. Okay, so 6 is now to be subtracted. 6 decimal is now to be subtracted from that of lower nibble. It is a BCD subtraction. So correction is to be subtracted. BCD addition, that correction was added. Okay, so as per the step number 3 here, the difference generated in step number 1 is once again written here 0 0 1 0 1 1 0 0, and then minus that correction 6 decimal, which is 0 1 1 0, below that appropriate nibble, the lower nibble which is exceeding 9. Okay, and then we carry out this particular set subtraction here. So this particular subtraction I have carried out by taking some time. You also take some time and just verify you are getting in step number 4 that BCD difference like this. Okay, that BCD difference which is written in red color is 0 0 1 0 0 1 1 0. Okay, so this is the BCD difference here. Now in step number 4, whatever nibbles which we are getting here, both the nibbles are well below 9. It means that our BCD subtraction is over. So in step number 5, the subsequent step, decimal equivalent of that BCD difference of step number 4, we can rewrite here, that is a 26 decimal. It means that if we try to carry out calculator subtraction 63 minus 37, it is equal to 26. Okay, which is written at the bottom in step number 6 here. So this is BCD subtraction, a normal example. Now the next BCD subtraction example, I want to take it by using the complements of BCD number system. Okay, before I start to that particular page, that particular slide, okay, let me tell you that for the purpose of subtraction, in case of binary number system, we were having 1's complement and 2's complement. Likewise, in case of BCD subtraction, we are having 9's complement and 10's complement. In case of octal number system, there can be 7's complement, 8's complement. In case of hexadecimal subtraction, we are having 15's complement and 16's complement. So here in the second example of BCD subtraction, I want to use that 10's complement. Okay, and I want to carry out one example. So here is my second example, BCD subtraction using 10's complement. Example 63 minus 37. Okay, any example can be taken here. But here I am deliberately taking such a example where I am getting that subtraction result positive. That means the first number is larger, 63, second number is smaller. Okay, now here the first number is 63 decimal expressed in its BCD form on the right side, 0110 0011. Similarly, second number 37 expressed in its BCD form 0011 0111. Then next very important point here, that is whenever I want to use that tens complement here, tens complement of any number, any decimal number, we cannot directly get. We have to first of all form that nines complement. Okay, the number which is to be subtracted, which is my second number here, 37. Each of that digit, respectively 3 and 7, to be subtracted from 9. Okay, that's why you can observe it. 9's complement of 37 is nothing but 9 minus 3 and 9 minus 7. It means that that is equal to 99 minus 37. As we know that 99 minus 37, it comes to be 62, and that is expressed in BCD form on the right. 0110 for 6, 0010 that is for 2. So 9's complement of 37 decimal is expressed on the right side. Now this is about that 9's complement. But I want to use the tens complement. Tens complement is nothing but 9's complement plus 1. So here in this subsequent line, tens complement of 37, 9's complement written 0110 0010 plus 1. So on the extreme right in this particular line, I am getting that tens complement, which is equal to 0110 0011. So now I got that tens complement. Now before I proceed, let me tell you, even in case of binary subtraction, we cannot directly get that 2's complement. First of all, we have to form that 1's complement and then the 1's complement plus 1 giving 2's complement. Same thing is applicable in case of BCD subtraction here. We cannot directly get that tens complement of that number to be subtracted. No. First of all, the number to be subtracted, its 9's complement is to be taken, and once we get that 9's complement plus 1, that is equal to 10's complement. The same concept is applicable in case of octal subtraction. The number to be subtracted, octal number to be subtracted, its 7's complement is first of all to be taken. And once we get that 7's complement plus 1, that is equal to 8's complement. Okay, it means that binary number system, 1's complement, 2's complement. The octal number system, 7's complement, 8's complement. Then BCD or decimal system, 9's complement, 10's complement. And in case of hexadecimal, 15's complement and 16's complement, these are working in a quite identical manner. Okay, now next, coming back to our problem. So here we get the tens complement of that number subtracted, which is 37, and we obtain and written on the right side. Now next, here that BCD difference is nothing but the first number. We have to simply add that tens complement of that second number. So here BCD difference is equal to 63 decimal plus tens complement of 37 decimal these two are to be added together. Okay, so we carry out this particular addition. So subsequent step here, 63 simply written 0110 0011 plus tens complement of 37 decimal which has been just now generated is copied here 0110 0011, and then we carry out the addition of these two numbers here by using binary addition rule straight away. We carry out this addition, and once we carry out this particular addition here, that sum obtained will be 11000110, which is appearing in this particular line. So BCD difference is obtained here. Now next, in this particular BCD difference, correct the upper nibble, because the difference has got say two nibbles here, 1100 the upper nibble, 0110 the lower nibble. Lower nibble is well below 6, well below 9, while that upper nibble is exceeding 9. That's why next line which is written here, now correct the upper nibble which is exceeding 9 by addition of 6 decimal, that is 0110. Okay, it means that now you have to carry out the addition of this upper nibble 1100 with the correction factor 0110. Okay, while that lower nibble is to be simply taken as it is. So here I have carried out this particular function, and then that difference obtained, that is equal to 1, which is shown in red color, 0010 0110. Now what this red colored one indicate? This indicates that carry generated. And we know that in case of tens complement, this particular carry is to be simply discarded. It is quite similar to that of 2's complement method in case of binary addition, 2's complement method of binary subtraction. In that case also that final carry generated was simply discarded. Here also in case of tens complement, that final carry which is shown here by different color, red color, to be discarded. So here that final difference is written by discarding that final carry. So difference is equal to 0010 0110. Inside bracket that comment has been written, carry discarded in tens complement method. And then the last line here, decimal equivalent of that BCD difference, that is equal to corresponding to these two nibbles here. If I express them in decimal, it comes to be 26, that is 26 decimal. So this is about that BCD subtraction by using tens complement method, where I am expecting that result as a positive result, because the number which is to be subtracted is a smaller one. Okay, that's why positive result which we are getting here. Now next, the third example of BCD subtraction, which is the extreme example, and that too I want to solve it by using tens complement method. But here 63 decimal minus 97 decimal, it is sure that result is negative in this particular case. So we will proceed here step by step. First is about number representation. First number 63 expressed in its BCD form on the extreme right. Similarly, second number is 97 decimal expressed in BCD form on the right side in two nibbles. And as we know that the number which is to be subtracted is 97, its tens complement is to be formed, but directly not possible. So first of all, the nines complement of 97, 9's complement of 97, it means that every digit of that 97 to be subtracted from 9. Effectively 99 minus 97 to be performed here, which is nothing but 0, 2, and it is expressed in its BCD form on the right. So 9's complement of 97 decimal is equal to 0.00000010. And once we get this 9's complement here, then the 10's complement of 97 to be obtained. So here is 10's complement of 97, which is nothing but 9's complement plus 1. We know that. So accordingly, we write that 10's complement on extreme right of this line, that is equal to 0.00000011. And in case of this complements operation, first number added with the 10's complement of that second number. So in the subsequent step here, that BCD difference of this given problem is nothing but first number 63 decimal plus 10's complement of 97 decimal, this addition to be performed here. So we rewrite 63 as it is 01100011 plus 10's complement of 97, which I have just now obtained, 00000011. This addition to be performed here, it will take some time to carry out. Carry out this particular addition and write down that result. So here is that result, which is equal to 01100110. Okay, you are not to be confused that none of that nibble of this particular result is exceeding 9. It means operation is over. No. Operation is not yet over, because the numbers which are taken 63 minus 97, it means my result is negative result. So don't try to convert this particular BCD difference obtained at this particular step into its decimal equivalent. No. Rather you put up one note here that result is negative, and hence get the 10's complement of this particular BCD value. Result is negative as we are fully aware. We are subtracting a larger number from smaller number. Result is negative. So whatever BCD difference which we have obtained in the earlier step, we have to take its 10's complement so that we will get that actual value of that result, decimal value of that result. So here, after getting its 10's complement, that difference, actual difference which we are getting here will be minus. Why? Because the result is negative. And that result is taken inside bracket 0011, 0100. Whatever term which is shown inside bracket is nothing but the 10's complement of BCD difference obtained in the earlier step. But as that result is negative, we have put up a minus sign outside that bracket in this particular step. So we are getting this particular difference, and then the final comment. Decimal equivalent of that BCD difference, that is equal to minus 34 decimal, which is nothing but the expression of the difference of the earlier step, each of that nibble in its corresponding decimal value. 0011 is 3, 0100 is equal to 4, so 34, and it is a minus 34 decimal. It means that if we try to carry out this particular subtraction on a calculator, 63 minus 97, then I will be getting minus 34 on the calculator. So this is all about the concepts, theory, and the examples, all possible examples of, say, BCD addition and subtraction. It means that BCD arithmetic operations. I hope that you understood this particular concept. Of course, you have to practice a lot. Thank you.